Juneteenth. Reflect, rejoice, recharge.
Welcome back to Juneteenth. Reflect, rejoice, recharge. The Black Lives Matter movement and protests surrounding the murders of black men and women, it's brought a renewed national interest in the holiday, with corporations and networks now giving employees the day off. Well, we asked a few historians what they think of that.
Juneteenth is a realization or recognition of a struggle for freedom. It's something that has survived over generations and passed down from generation to generation purely through the initiatives of the Black community.
Although we're experiencing this very dark moment in history, it's that Juneteenth allows us to celebrate us and to remind us that we must continue to fight the fight. It recharges us. It reminds us of where we are.
Black folks are going to celebrate Juneteenth, and now the way in which it is being presented, I just hope that it doesn't get whitewashed and hijacked by capitalists who are just interested in being on the right side of history. Don't pimp, don't exploit our culture, our history.
It is the largest single individual gift ever to support scholarships at historically black colleges and universities. Netflix co-founder and CEO Reed Hastings and his wife Patty say they will give $120 million to be split among Morehouse and Spelman colleges and the United Negro College Fund. CBS's Gail King spoke with everyone involved.
White capital tends to flow to predominantly white institutions. And it's just what you know and are comfortable with and have grown up with. And then this year, with a tragedy in America and everyone feeling hopeless, we realized this is the time to do something bigger and to really try to bring the HBCU story front and center.
Dr. Lomax, it sounds like we have you to thank on some level about this. When you heard that Reed and his wife were doing this, what was your initial reaction?
Well, Reed and I have known one another for 15 years. I knew they needed to go to a range of colleges, and I always felt that historically black colleges were going to be centrally important for that. So, you know, I was making the case to Patty and Reed, great education at historically black colleges, but we need great philanthropists to step up and invest.
Dr. Thomas, what will this money mean to Morehouse?
I think it will also transform how people look at HBCUs as an investment.
Part of the conversation around equal rights includes the freedom of self-expression. Yasmina Alston shows us how we express ourselves through our hairstyles.
The Crown Act, creating a respectful and open world for natural hair. It's a law that prohibits hair discrimination and was first introduced in California. Now groups here in Atlanta, especially hair groups, are pushing for the same change.
He really didn't want to change his identity for the school's sake.
James Bronner vividly remembers when his son wasn't accepted into a school just because of the way he wore his hair.
He has very long hair that had never been cut, and it was pulled back very neatly in a ponytail. And it was just against the school's policy, but it was part of his culture.
A part of his culture and a part of his family's legacy. The Bronner brothers' name has been in the beauty world since 1947.
It is important to a culture, it's important to a people, and it shouldn't define what's on the inside. It shouldn't define your abilities, your character, just because of the way you have your hair.
So the company joined the push for change. Their initiative at the February hair show was to have people sign a petition for hair discrimination legislation in Georgia. Bronner says that type legislation is already in several states, but his hope is to see it in his home state, the place where his family's hair business began.
You might just be wearing a protective style, trying to grow it out. You're not really trying to make a statement. You're just trying to, wear what's fashionable to you and your culture.
The goal is understanding and educating while remaining true to yourself, like Bronner's son did.
He did not change his hair. No, he changed his school.
There's also a bill in the works here. It's Senate Bill 286 that's aimed at blocking hair discrimination. Reporting in Atlanta, Yasmina Alston, CBS 46 News.
For the first time, we're seeing many big American companies observing Juneteenth as a paid company holiday. That includes Twitter, Target, Nike, Netflix, the NFL, and the Atlanta Hawks. Well, Meredith Corporation, the parent company of CBS 46, has also made today a holiday for its staff both here in Atlanta and across the country. Today we stand with you, our viewers, to reflect, rejoice, and recharge on this Juneteenth. We hope you and your loved ones are taking time to honor the history of this day and joining together in love and celebration. From all of us here at CBS 46, I'm Tracye Hutchins.